Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Time for music entertainment news. Let's get to it. We have some Kurt Cobain news coming up in just a minute. But first, the NoahCon pre-sale started yesterday for the shows at Wrigley Field with Q101. 2 shows, actually, July 14th and July 15th. 2 at Wrigley Field. The pre-sales are going on now, and the general on-sale will be noon Thursday for both shows. That's July 14th and July 15th for NoahCon with Gigi Perez, the North American Tour, The Great Divide 2026. And I got a text from Megan. She was at work, my wife, and said, hey, just got 4 tickets for NoahCon, and then gave what's the emoji with the teeth going like, ooh. Like that kind of, is it the yikes one?
Was there words under them ever? I just think it's the,
yeah, like the, ugh. Meaning that she was just letting me know she spent quite a bit of money on 4 tickets because some friends from out of town, similar to Oasis, want to go. Sorry to bring up a sore subject, Kenzie, when we bought all the tickets in the pre-sale for Oasis.
No, I remember. Kate's actually wearing an Oasis shirt today.
Did not buy the shirt at the Oasis concert, though.
This still brings back memories.
I have 2 things I want to note real quick. First of all, this will only apply to the 2 other people in this room, but make the emoji face again. Okay, so teeth are showing, but straight-faced.
Yeah, both teeth clenched together.
Yes.
Wow, okay. Kenzie can do it exactly. Like her mouth gets square. Look at that.
Okay.
That's a
you
gift.
You can't do that.
I can't go. Am I doing it?
Oh, God, yours is terrifying. You look like a murderer. Where'd your lip go?
Me or Brian?
Brian, where's his lip? Where the hell did your top lip go?
He looks like a clownfish that got exposed to
nuclear
waste.
Oh, my God.
Wait, you do the emoji again. You do it, Kenzie. Look at Kenzie's exactly that emoji.
That's perfect.
Well, you do it, Case.
I don't want to now. I'm scared.
Do it.
Well, the mustache.
You look happy.
Yeah, you do look happy.
That's the only time I've ever looked happy in my life.
I know.
We should take a picture of it because it's never going to happen again.
We should have headshots today.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so that is the yikes emoji. I did want to clarify that. Also, cool to know that you bought 4 tickets as I did not survive the NoahCon pre-sale.
Oh.
And
I'm sorry.
I know. Now I feel like Kenzie. Hey, Kenzie, I'm sorry for the way we treated you last year. This feels terrible.
No, it's horrible. It's honestly horrible. And you know what?
I never heard from him yesterday during the pre-sale.
Yeah. It has a lingering effect, too, where I really want to go to NoahCon, and I'm like, I'm not logging in for the pre-sale. Like, because it makes you feel bad. I'm not signing up for it again. I'll see what happens closer to the show.
Well, we can get some therapy to get you through that.
No.
The PT, no, you don't want that?
I think she just wants NoahCon tickets. I think that would be the therapist.
Well,
I think that would make me feel better.
Well, Megan apparently bought 4. They were $250 each.
What?
Yeah, she bought 4.
Why? There was only 2 of you.
I know, but just like you might need some extras, in case someone needs some.
Yeah, like 2
like
people
me?
that you work with.
Like me and Case?
Yeah, I don't know, maybe. So 2 shows coming up for NoahCon. Again, July 14th and 15th at Wrigley Field. And the pre-sale going on now. And then the on-sale, the general on-sale, will start at noon on Thursday for both those shows.
But again, even at this time tomorrow, like exactly at this time tomorrow, Ticket Blitz Thursday, it is NoahCon for that first Wrigley Field show.
Yeah, free ones.
Yes.
Free. See, Kenzie, you can listen to Ticket Blitz Thursday if you want.
Oh, I will be.
Use your burner. Use your burner.
If he asking me questions during the show, I'm busy.
So 8 o'clock we started. Then at this time tomorrow, 9, we'll have another pair. And then Lauren every hour, Brian Phillips, all through the day. One of the hottest tickets of 2026 for sure, and we have them all tomorrow throughout the day.
But you already have yours, so you're.
I got mine. I'm
it.
good, but
that's cool.
I mean, I still wouldn't want some free ones. I could sell those. I bet those are going to go up in value huge.
Oh my God, I hate him.
They're on the field.
You're everything wrong with the music industry. I was just about to ask if they were good seats or not. You're telling me they're on the field?
They're on the field.
Oh my God.
Yeah, let's go.
Did you lose my number yesterday? You know I want to go to this show.
Well, I didn't. Megan did it without even telling me. I forgot about it too.
Well, that's the problem. It's that wife of yours.
Yeah, you always share that credit card. I didn't get an alert. I should have.
Whatever. Like, your credit card's going to think anything's weird if you're spending a lot of money.
That's true.
That's all you do.
You love it.
I love spending money.
Yes.
I like free stuff more.
That's a rich guy. That's such rich guy behavior.
I know. I can buy it. I just rather not to.
Yeah. Yeah, if I get free, it's good.
Oh, man, that sucks.
Yeah, feel bad for the peasants out there. So kind of some breaking news, I would say, about Kurt Cobain, 35 years after his death at this point. Are we 35 exact? It was 94, right?
So 32.
32, getting there. Forensic specialist claimed that.
no, not exactly.
Not quite, but close. A forensic specialist says that he claims Kurt Cobain's death was a homicide. Not new news to conspiracy theorists. People would say Courtney Love killed him for the songs, or just there are several documentaries. I saw one, and I'll get to the story part, what he claims in a second, but that when the autopsy was done, and I hate to say it this way because it sounds very ghoulish, but he had so much heroin in his system that it would have been impossible for him to lift the gun and shoot himself. And so that's, again, it's very ghoulish. I don't like saying that because I love Kurt to death. I love his music still to this day. And it changed my life and changed a lot of people's lives. But that's what some of the conspiracy theorists would say.
Was that confirmed? Like, what did they find that's new in these forensics or autopsies? Like, the experts that checked the body, what are they saying?
So more than 30 years after Kurt's death, this is what the forensic experts said. Reviewing the evidence, a private sector forensic team brought in independent forensic specialist Brian Burnett, who after 3 days determined it was a homicide. We have to do something about this, he said that, quote. Now, the Seattle police standing firm on saying a suicide. Without question, the detective concluded that he died by suicide. This continues the position held by the department. We're not reopening this case. And then an independent researcher, he said this, to me, it looks like someone staged a movie and wanted you to be absolutely certain this was a suicide. Meaning there were a lot of signs in there that just, I guess.
Like how you would imagine a suicide type thing. Like it was so obviously framed.
For example, the receipt for the gun was in his pocket. The receipt for the shells were in his pocket. The shells were lined up at his feet a little too carefully, I guess is what they're saying. The report noted out the heroin kit found by Cobain was neatly organized. We're supposed to believe he capped the needles and put everything back in order after shooting up to 3 times because that's what someone does when they're dying. Again, these words are very rough to hear, but suicides are messy is what they say, and this was a very clean crime scene. So it looked like someone came in there like the wolf in Pulp Fiction or something and cleaned up the scene.
So what do you think happened, Brian?
I've gone back and forth on this.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to ever demean someone's death by saying it wasn't a suicide, it was murder and go into that situation. But I really have. I've gone back and forth. I don't know, Case, what you think about it, but I've gone back and forth over the last many years.
I typically, I don't find it super enjoyable to think about one way or another. I think the public's relationship to Courtney Love has largely been very unfair for the last 32 years, and I think in the world at large, she's owed a pretty big apology, and I know that if my spouse had passed away, no matter what the circumstances were, but if I weren't directly responsible for that death, I certainly wouldn't want to be blamed for it at any point, let alone for 3 decades. And so I tend to believe what has been told to us for the last 32 years, which is that unfortunately Kurt Cobain did kill himself. And if I were Courtney Love, I know it wouldn't make me feel good to have people speculate otherwise.
Especially since he has a daughter as well.
Right, because now you're accusing her of being willing to take her daughter's father out of her life, which is also a next level kind of evil.
Yeah, police actually said in this, too, that police reported that Cobain had injected 10 times the normal amount of heroin. His autopsy findings, too, were more consistent with an overdose than a gunshot death, which they believe Cobain was immobilized before the fatal gunshot, making it impossible for him to handle the gun that size. That's what I said earlier about some of that conspiracy theorist on that. That's in one of the documentaries I've seen. There's a bunch of them on it. And even they say in the suicide note, there was things in there. The top of the note is written by Kurt. There's nothing about the suicide in the note. It's about him quitting the band, Nirvana. And then there's 4 lines at the bottom. They say if you look at the note, you can see that the last 4 lines were written in different kind of text. And it looks a little more scrawly. Like it looks like the note was maybe partially written by Kurt and not all written by Kurt. So this always brings up questions. I agree with what Kay said. It's not fair to Courtney. And it's not fair to his daughter who had to go through all this as well.
Because that, no matter what, that lives in the back of your mind when stuff like this comes out. Like, did my mom do that and that's my dad?
Yeah.
When there's something,
Or just in general, like it was murder. But I mean, I just put one of those stupid conspiracy theories out that she did it, but also someone else could have done it.
Right.
There could have been another murderer out there that did it. But it does just keep my brain tingling. Just very curious.
Yeah, I mean, it's why we still care about Nirvana the way that we do, because there's so much unknown. We don't know what the band would have looked like after 1994. They weren't getting along by the end of Kurt's life.
Yeah.
They were all ready to take a break regardless of whether he was going to live or not. They're a fascinating band to think about the impact they had for the short amount of time that they existed. You know, there's not that many Nirvana songs. They weren't around for that long. Not a lot of people in the grand scheme of things saw them live.
Yeah.
There's a band of unknowns and mysteries and questions that we'll never have answers to.
Never. We'll never get it. Unless Kenzie's crimes, you go start investigating it, Kenzie. You go deep in it.
You want to go fly to Aberdeen real quick and take a look at the crime scene?
I bet it's been cleaned, and I think that would be tough.
Well, as I posted before, I went to his house years ago, and I snuck in the backyard. There's new owners, of course, and they tore down it was a greenhouse where he did that on the property. They tore that down. That's gone. They put a huge concrete fence up. I still got in the backyard, though, and I took a video of it. But
That's good. I'm sure that made them feel safe.
yeah, well, you know, it's a very expensive neighborhood. Like, it's a very, very rich neighborhood now. And I think it was pretty good when he was there, too. It was a cool neighborhood, but he had some money to buy it there. But now it's like more elite rich neighborhood. They certainly don't want me in their backyard.
No, they do not.
And boy, did you find your way there, huh?
Yeah, I did. I got there.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. What are you taking away from today's show? Send in your takeaway right now, 312-591-8300, something that was memorable to you on today's show. Text in your takeaway right now, 312-591-8300, as we have a special message out there to those that are engaged and haven't gotten quite to planning the wedding. It's the most overwhelming thing you can do in your life at times, and also one of the biggest paychecks you're going to have to.
That's probably the most expensive thing you can do.
It really is. I mean, at the end of the day, it's something that just can get so overwhelming you forget, hey, I'm engaged. I should be enjoying this. Well, let us take care of all that for you with Aisle 101. We're bringing it back. We did it last year, and it was so successful. We're bringing it back again. We're giving away a free wedding with The Hate in Elgin, which is where we did it last year. And you might be thinking, like, a free wedding. Well, do I want that? Sometimes things are worth paying for to get what you want. Well, this is something that will be so memorable, so exclusive, because the place is beautiful. Kenzie lives right around the corner from there, and we went out there last year. And, you know, maybe you can describe something with it, Kenzie, that I'm not, but it was really fantastic. And if I was looking for a place, that's the place I would choose.
Oh my gosh, The Hate is absolutely stunning. And it was, you know, the first year that we did this, obviously last year, and we got so many texts of people being like, oh, I toured that. It was a venue option. It was a little pricey for us. I mean, this is some people's dream venue, but, you know, it's out of that price range. And what's awesome about The Hate is that there's a couple venue options within the venue for where you can have your ceremony as well as your reception. So there's a couple rooftop options, multiple indoor options. You can do indoor and outdoor for ceremony and reception. So it's not like this is what it's going to look like. Like, you have options of what you want of what you want it to look like within the venue itself, which is so awesome. People really, truly get their dream wedding. I mean, when we, officiated it last year, it was a rooftop ceremony, another spot on the rooftop for the cocktail hour and live music. Then we were inside for the evening. It was absolutely stunning.
Yeah, it has to be. Here's a couple stipulations. It's going to be Friday, May 1st. So we're choosing these things for you. You're relinquishing creative control to us. But don't worry about it. I mean, we're pretty good at this, or at least the people behind the scenes that work here, like Janine, they're great at putting this all together. So that's what you do. First off, if you're an engaged couple and you want in, go to Q101.com. Your dream wedding, Q101.com. Enter there. You'll see all the situation on what you got to do to enter. But yeah, we'll be setting up your wedding plans with some voting polls on some of the planning. Case has already submitted a Ninja Warrior theme for the wedding and the reception.
This is true.
And that may be part of the voting. And, you may have to jump off a building and, see if to grab the ring in midair to put it on.
I like seeing anybody do the monkey bars really well. I'm always impressed because there's a science behind it. You got to let your momentum carry you.
Sure.
Some people think the monkey bars are about strength.
So you want them to do that, like, down the aisle and
Yeah,
stuff?
I just, put on a show. If I'm going to be at the wedding, I want to see something good, so.
Okay. Well, here's the deal. Don't let that absolutely petrify you. The options are actually really great ones. Just want everyone to know. It's going to be a beautiful wedding. It'll be like, oh, these colors or these colors. Everything's great in the options that are being voted on.
Yeah, I really enjoyed staying for the reception, and the food was just fantastic. And then they did something I don't think it's ever happened to me at a wedding before. They were like, hey, you want to go get seconds? Never had seconds at a wedding before.
Of food?
Woo,
Yeah,
you
seconds
should have
of
been at
food.
my wedding.
I should have been. I guess I wasn't. I know I wasn't.
I mean, you 100% weren't. I can
Kenzie
confirm.
made sure you weren't.
Yeah,
Yeah, you were not there.
yeah, blocked. Blocked.
I had known you for like a week.
That's
Just
true.
Relax.
It is true. We only knew each other for like 1 week when that happened. 3 years ago, about 3 years ago.
Yes.
I would have gone.
You would have gone. Did you have a passport then?
He doesn't have one now, I don't think.
Well, I don't know if it's active. I don't know where I've been thinking about this recently. I don't know where my passport is. I think my mom has it.
Not good.
I know. I gotta.
Oh,
get
your
that
mom
one.
just has everything, doesn't she?
Now, are you thinking of going overseas somewhere? Because Kenzie's saying that because her wedding was in Mexico. But do you thinking about going somewhere like
My
that?
New Year's resolution is to take a trip somewhere I've never been before.
This year?
Cool.
Yes.
Well, you never had been to Universal before, so done.
Yeah, we don't need a passport for
Kind of
Florida.
nailed it already, huh?
You're
Whoa,
right. I can take the
anything
rest.
else?
I'm going to take the rest of the year off now.
Yeah, okay. Well, time to chill.
I mean, soon you might need a passport for Florida, but not right now. You don't need one.
What do you know that I don't?
No, stuff's brewing.
No.
Well, first place in top of your head, where would you go?
Manchester, England.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
See, me
He
and
wants
Kenzie.
to go to that
Yeah.
that guy's strip club.
It's not a guy's strip club. It's a cool place where guys hang out.
It's got the word lads in it. He really wants to go.
All right, so enter at Q101.com if you're an engaged couple for a dream wedding, aisle 101. Do it now because it's going to fill up, and then the voting will ensue, and then you could end up with a free wedding from Brian and Kenzie.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Jonah Kagan reminding me a little bit of Noah Khan, who's performing at Wrigley Field tomorrow. Remember, 8 o'clock. Put that in your phone. We start Ticket Blitz Thursday. Noah Khan tickets for Wrigley every hour starting at 8. We'll have one at 8 at 9. Then Lauren coming in right now. She'll have them tomorrow every hour, and say, well, Brian Phillips. So it's a big day, one of the biggest shows of 2026 with Q101 at Wrigley Field. You'll get there with us every hour tomorrow starting at 8 a.m. Takeaways from today's show. Case, what do you got?
Takeaway from our friend Lyme disease Lucas. If you or someone you know has visited Francesca's in the past year, you may be entitled to significant compensation.
Kenzie, what do you got?
Harley's takeaway. You called the cops. What a loser.
Damn right. Damn right. And finally, first-time texter, but also competed today on Clash with Kenzie first time. It was Pam from Irving Park, said, best morning show in Chicago, heart emoji. Thank you, Pam. Or is it
Is it Pam or
is it
Pam?
Pam?
My name is Pam.
Are you saying Pan or Pam?
I'm saying Pam. Yeah, I'm sorry. Who is this gentleman sitting behind you?
Hello, Ms. Lady. I'm Dale. I'm Brennan's stepbrother, and I think I might be able to help with the Pan-Pam dilemma.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Pam.
Thanks, Pam, for checking in today during Clash with Kenzie. Case, what's on the podcast?
On the Brian and Kenzie podcast today, Brian finally came clean about his hatred of me. We talked about that to start the show, how he is just not a fan. It took 7 years to get it out of him, but I finally got him to admit it.
Very cathartic morning.
Yeah, no, I feel good too. I'm glad that you're finally honest with me. We also have breaking news on the Bears Stadium and why Kenzie might be taking a boat to Bears games in the future. And Brian and Kenzie reacted to the Olympics cheating scandal that has gone viral. Not cheating in the competition itself, but a far worse crime, cheating on the heart, on the Brian and Kenzie podcast. We break all that down.
Boy, did that hit.
I know.
That was really harsh.
Bit of a wordsmith. I talk for a living.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Uh-huh.
But also made me sad.
Well, I have that effect on people.
The Brian and Kenzie podcast, anywhere, anytime. Access it.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.